All right, we need to talk. Remember when everyone said robots would take our jobs someday? Well, someday is today. Amazon might be planning to replace hundreds of thousands of warehouse workers. Klarna just replaced 700 customer service agents with one AI assistant. And IBM straight up said they're automating 700 jobs. But here's the thing, this isn't a doom and gloom story. This is your wake-up call and your roadmap. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which jobs are disappearing, which ones are safe, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Let's start with that Amazon bombshell. Leaked documents suggest they could automate 600,000 warehouse jobs over the next decade. Now, Amazon says that number is wrong, but they're not denying that automation is coming. They're just haggling over the numbers. And it's not just Amazon. This is happening everywhere. BT British Telecom is cutting 55,000 jobs by 2030. 10,000 of those? Directly because of AI. UPS just cut 12,000 positions while simultaneously rolling out AI for routing and forecasting. Even McDonald's tried AI drive-thrus. It failed this time, but you know they're going back to the drawing board. This isn't science fiction anymore, folks. This is happening in boardrooms and warehouses right now. So who should be worried? Let me give it to you straight. If your job involves moving boxes in a warehouse, answering basic customer questions, processing paperwork, basic data entry, routine scheduling, you need to start planning today. Here's what's actually happening. Walmart is rolling out autonomous forklifts. Not in 2030, now. Klarna's AI is handling customer complaints faster and better than humans. And those back-office admin jobs at companies like IBM? They're literally training the AI that will replace them. The pattern is clear. If your job is repetitive, predictable, or follows a script, AI is coming for it. But here's what they're not telling you. McKinsey says up to 30% of work hours could be automated by 2030. But buried in that scary statistic is something crucial. It's work hours, not necessarily entire jobs. See, here's what actually happens in the real world. Companies that do this right don't just fire everyone. They use AI to handle the boring stuff, then move their people up to more interesting work. Walmart talks about making jobs safer and extending careers. Translation? They're keeping people but changing what they do. The brutal truth? The transition is going to be messy. The World Economic Forum says 6 out of 10 workers need retraining by 2027. But only half have access to it. That's the real problem. Not the robots, but the fact that nobody's teaching us how to work with them. All right, enough with the scary stuff. Let's talk solutions. Here's your playbook. First, the safe zones. These jobs aren't going anywhere. Anything requiring physical problem solving, plumbers, electricians, HVAC, healthcare roles requiring human touch, creative strategy work, complex sales and relationship management. Anything involving empathy and judgment calls. Second, stop thinking AI versus humans and start thinking AI plus humans. The winners aren't the people fighting AI. They're the ones learning to use it. Here's what you do today. Learn the AI tools in your field. Not generic prompt engineering. The actual tools your industry uses. Get certifications that matter. AWS, CompTIA, Google Analytics, stuff employers recognize. Position yourself for the exception handler roles. The person who fixes what AI can't start now. Not next month. Not after the holidays. Today. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you're a warehouse picker or call center agent, your job might not exist in 5 years. But you still will. And you have skills. You need to redirect them. That warehouse picker could become a robotics technician. That call center agent could become an AI trainer or escalation specialist. But it takes 6 months to 2 years to make these transitions, not weeks. So the time to start is now. And here's my challenge to employers watching this. If you're using AI to cut costs, use some of those savings to retrain your people. Give them paid time to learn. Is replacing experienced workers who know your business with brand new hires later? That's just bad business. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's here. The question isn't if your job will change, but when and how. You can either be the person who gets replaced by AI or the person who manages it, works with it, and thrives because of it. The choice is yours, but you have to make it now. What's your plan? Drop a comment below. Are you already seeing AI in your workplace? What are you doing to prepare? And if this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe for more real talk about the future of work, and remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Let's get to work.